What's going on, everyone? MikeO back, and today I just thought I would take a few minutes to show you some of the process I go through when submitting group submissions to PSA for grading. So today I'll be assembling my May submission. It's a group submission that I do through my Facebook group, link posted down below. It's a lot of fun, but it's also quite the task. It takes the better part of a day, at least, to get through, not to mention all the time of collecting the mail from others and just going through my own cards, going through stuff, choosing what I want to have graded. So I am going to get started, and grading can be a lot of fun, and it is challenging as well to try and get the best grades you can. And this is the process that I go through when doing these group submissions.
As you can imagine, a lot of mail piles up once I start accepting submissions. This isn't how I keep it. I actually keep it all in a container, but of course, I dig it out right before I'm ready to sort things out and submit stuff. So here's the stack of stuff. So it's pretty incredible there. After that, I separate it person by person. I take the cards out, get them ready to go. I have the list that people have provided right under the cards, and then I'm ready to submit. I'm ready to start the online submission. So you just kind of follow through that and start typing away. So I grab the individual list one by one. I go through each card and I enter them one at a time. So you just have to, bear with it and type away. It can be a little tedious, but some of the names and cards, they do auto-populate at a certain point. So then you can kind of click, enter the required information, and just kind of keep going with it. Obviously, if you have a lot of cards, it's going to take a while, but then you just kind of follow through. You just follow their directions, hit next. I scroll through and make sure everything's good. I kind of take my time and I double check, but when I'm scrolling through, I'm kind of triple checking my work, make sure everything is entered correctly. And once it is, then it's ready for the next step, which is to get ready to print the entire submission. So you go ahead and click print, and a lot of papers will begin to print. Make sure you have plenty of paper. It's a lot of ink and it's a lot of paper. PSA saves a lot because they require 3 copies along with the submission. So then it's time for my record keeping. Now I have a digital record already and I have a paper record, but I like to be careful and I go through one by one and I actually line by line enter whose card is each. All 300 plus lines. And do some other record keeping there. So it's just another way to make sure I don't make any mistakes. So then it's time to pack, and as you can see, I already have everything packed up here. I have the cards in bubble wrap and in boxes and bundled up, but never like to be, it pays to be careful. So I use everything, including the packing peanuts. Just make sure everything is tight, safely secured. You're sending these cards across the country, and you want to make sure that everything is really well done. No reason to half-ass it at all. So I certainly won't cheapen out on the tape either. I will push that thing shut. I'll tape it straight down. And then, of course, I will put multiple layers of tape. I'll tape every edge. Again, just want to be extra careful with this because it's not only my collectibles, it's other people's collectibles, and it's ready for a journey to go across the country before PSA receives it. So always like to put maximum effort into the pack job, of course.
So it was a long process, but it's finally complete. As you can see, everything is safely and securely packed in this large flat rate box. It was quite the process, over 400 cards. I actually broke this down into 3 orders. So there's a 30-day order, a 50-day order, and a 65-day order. So PSA will receive this in a few days, and then they'll log it in about a month, and then the business day wait begins. So it's tough to wait all that time, but once these cards start to come in, it's certainly it's exciting to get them back. So the process can be lengthy, but you get it done, it goes out the door. So just to finish this up, I'm going to take off and go drop it off at the post office. Thank you guys for watching.